Hey guys, now I realize when you guys are watching this, it's already been past Easter, but it's chocolate, it's delicious, so I'm gonna do it anyway. To start off this recipe, you will need some melted dark chocolate. You can get this from any organic store. They sell it by the slab, or you can also get it from a normal grocery store by buying the melted chocolate drops. So with my Easter egg molds here, I'm just giving them a nice thick coating of the melted dark chocolate. These are gonna be our molds for our eggs. Nom, nom, nom. Eggs have been filled. That's the messy part done. You do have to work really quickly with your chocolate because it does start to go firm again. And you also just want to clean up the edges around your eggs. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just so that they get some nice clean edges on them. So I'm going to stick them in the fridge now for about 5 to 10 minutes while we make the filling. Now on to our salted caramel filling that's going to go inside our chocolate eggs. So one side is going to be a delicious salted caramel and the other side is going to be a chocolate mousse. So far already I've just blitzed up some 1 cup of dates, as you can see. And to that we're going to add 2 tablespoons of tahini and 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. The tahini and the dates make a beautiful caramel together. Next we're going to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, some vanilla extract, and a tiny little pinch of salt. I'm just gonna blitz that all up. Now the texture is quite thick and clumpy and we do want it to come to a caramel, so we're gonna add around about half a cup of water. That'll do. Alright, so now that's all blitzed up, we want it to come to a really thick, caramelly texture. That looks and smells amazing. Now onto the chocolate mousse. We're not even going to worry about cleaning up our bowl, it's all going to go in the same one. They're all going inside the same eggs anyway. So we've got some coconut cream, then we've got a tablespoon of maple syrup and a tablespoon of coconut oil, and 2 tablespoons of pure cacao. Blitz it all up again. So easy. Look at that. Now's the fun part. We've got our chocolate mousse, we've got our salted caramel, and our beautiful little eggs that have already set for us. Look at that. Delish. Beautiful shiny coat on that. I'm actually gonna leave my eggs inside the mold so that they can fill and set in there. So one side is caramel, one side is chocolate. Look at that. That's it, our beautiful filled chocolate eggs. Gonna go back in the fridge now for probably about another half an hour, ideally another hour, so they can really set before we put them together. So you know I said before the messy part was over? I lied. This is the messy part. Assembling the 2 eggs together. I've taken my eggs out of the fridge now after sealing them. They do look super rustic and messy, but this is the final stage to make them look all pretty. I've got 1 last batch of melted dark chocolate and I've got some crushed up almonds. So all I'm gonna do is place our little eggs in the chocolate for 1 last time. I'm using 2 spoons to scoop them out. And then I'm gonna pop them on the plate. This is just to get 1 last coating of chocolate and then sprinkle some almonds on the top. Just like that. There you go. These are the final product, these beautiful little eggs. I did 4 with almonds and 2 that are plain. I had a lot of fun making these little Easter eggs. It was fiddly with the chocolate, but so worth it in the end. Let's crack one open and see what it looks like. Oh yeah. one chocolate, one caramel. Let me know what you think of these recipes, guys. I would love to hear if you make them yourselves, see what you think. This has definitely been a very decadent and chocolate Easter for us, but you know, as long as it's vegan and somewhat healthy, it's all good. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Here are my 5 things that you can do today to transition into a healthy lifestyle. The number 1 question I get asked on Snapchat or in my emails or on my Instagram is, how do you start?